We've been talking about VHS tapes this morning because after the story of the sort of gratefulness of an 86-year-old who bought a video player online in order to watch some videos, we've been asking you this morning, have you got any videotapes, anything on them? Pat from Cairn told us she and her hubby got a big box of tapes, weddings and birthdays when the kids were small, and they've got a video player still, they dig them out and watch them. And it kind of feels like a real event. Rita from Swindon texted, I had my daughter's wedding transferred to DVD, so I'm able to have some happy memories now. And Mark in Chippenham says, VHS, I'm so old, our wedding video is on Super 8 film. So what can you do with your old videotapes? Well, we've got a couple of chaps who know actually. Stephen Brown is owner of Era Video Productions, which is based in Trowbridge, and Nick Stillwell, who set up Protomax Plastics, based in Wingfield. Stephen, just explain what you do.
Good morning. Well, we basically transfer all formats from cine films to VHS to old camcorder tapes. And our customers get two main choices. They get digital files, MP4, or they get digital files and DVD, and sometimes Blu-ray.
So why do you think people are still holding on, though, to VHS? Because I can't even think when the last time, you could be able to buy a video recorder.
Well, everybody I know that's still got a VHS player, I encourage them to keep hold of them. Don't get rid of them. Don't put them on eBay or a car boot sale or anything like that, because you never know when they might come in handy. Now, bearing in mind that these machines will eventually fizzle down to nothingness. I don't know if you know, but I think about 2 years ago in Japan they made the last VCR, so that they no longer make them. So one day they're going to be few and far between, like gold dust, basically.
So if you want to transfer them, get them transferred now. What kind of things have people come to you then and had transferred that you've seen?
Oh, loads. I mean, we've gone back to the 1940s right up through to the early noughties. They're predominantly their family growing up, especially children, weddings, holidays on the beach, playing cricket using an old banana box and things like that. Very sentimental and very heartwarming material on the whole.
And I guess these will be things that people haven't seen for ages.
Decades, absolute decades. And when they do, the emotional response is overwhelming sometimes. But to give you an example, we transferred a cine film for a lady in the north of England. And she was a housekeeper for another lady who had dementia. And it was this lady's wedding back in the 60s. And her husband had long since passed. And this woman had dementia to such a degree that she was non-responsive in everything. And when they played the cine film to her after it was transferred, she just broke down in tears of absolute joy. Now, the phone call I got from that was what actually brought a tear to my eye, because of the amazing effect it had on this lady.
Oh, what a great story, Stephen. Thank you. Well, Nick, I've got